I'm Coach Sara Anastasieska, and I got next.
Try.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, what it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Like Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. In our 5th season, a year that we have coined the Big Nickel. KT and I are still on this incredible mission. We started 5 years ago. We're going all around this country. We're going into our basketball communities and we're finding rising superstars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, Kevin, all around the world, the same song. Yeah! We taking them around the globe, ladies and gentlemen. We got an absolute jet setter in the building with only 2.5 years. We're going to say 3 for the show. She is making an incredible noise in the game as a coach after spending her times on the sideline of 4 major programs all the way from UTSA, Cal Berkeley, Duke, and Illinois, accomplishing an undergraduate as well as 2 master's degrees, coached with Unlimited Potential basketball program, and she was honored by being a part of playing for her natural-born country back in the day, representing Australia. So this is what I need, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all all to rise and make some noise for the monster from Macedonia, Colonial Nation, Robert Morris's new assistant coach, and the Dobo, Coach Sara Anastasieska. Coach Sara, how you doing today?
Doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, how bad did I butcher last name, Coach?
No, it was actually perfect.
Oh, Kevin, I got to give myself one, Kevin.
Yeah, give yourself a ding, and if you got a negative one, get ready for me later on. But let's go. I'm ready.
Well, Coach, hopefully we don't have to say it too much, but I'm going to try my best not to butcher it every time. But we super excited about having you on the show. You are super dope. I'm telling you, y'all, this is going to be an incredible story. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, the B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT, Cam. Hey, man, why you start bopping when I said all around the world? Hey, why you got crunk, dog?
I was playing it in my car the other day. I had some Tupac playing, the same song came on. So yeah, I was
man. Hey, well, we in Macedonia today. I can't tell y'all what my uncle told me, but but I heard Macedonia is a beautiful place. I'm talking about beautiful. I can't wait. Hopefully, a coach can hook us up with some airline tickets or something, so we get out there to see a native grind. You ready to do this, KT?
Let's go.
Let's go, Coach Sara. That's what we're going to say. F.A. Welcome to the show, Coach. We're going to kick it off with the moment of truth. That's right. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. We're going to do a little bit of an icebreaker with you, Coach. All right? We're going to do a little bit of an icebreaker. Before the show, you have selected 3 unique facts about yourself. Kevin and I don't know what these facts are. The nation that's watching this right now, they don't know what these are. But we're all going to work together as a team and try to figure out which one of these facts about you is a fabrication. It is not the truth. We put 60 seconds on the clock, and we need y'all right now that know Coach SA to shine in the comments. Y'all help us out, guide us to victory. All right, Coach, give us your 3 facts.
Okay. First one, I've traveled to over 20 countries in the world. The second one is my immediate family lives in a different country. So all 4 of us live in 4 different countries. So my last one is I played college basketball for 6 years.
All right, Kevin, I now look, I'm from Louisiana. You know, I got that Rougarou math. I don't know, but I know she got a dual master. So 6 years seems very possible, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 6.
And I'm gonna tell you what's throwing me off. She used a lot of numbers, and then when they throw like 4 different countries, 20 different like she threw us a lot of different numbers, and that's where it's going to be super hard to validate. So we gotta
go with 1 or 2.
We got to go with 1 or 2. I'm feeling like number 2. I feel like it's possible because she played for her natural country. She played for Australia, KT. So that means, and she was part of the U17, U18. So she was hitting streets with them. They was hooping everywhere. They were hooping everywhere, Kevin. So I don't think her and her siblings are in 4 different countries.
Okay, let's go with number 2.
Coach, I'm on a whim. We have no way of validating this, so we just go out to trust our gut instinct. We think you've been in a lot of countries, but some of y'all got to be kicking it together here in the United States, Coach. Number 2 is not the truth. Which one was the lie, Coach?
Y'all are wrong.
Oh!
I added the numbers just so you guys can get a little confused, but I've actually played college basketball for 7 years.
Oh, you know what? Again, that's that Louisiana math. We fell victim to it, Kevin. We fell victim to it. So that means that you guys all really separated in 4 different countries.
Yeah, so I obviously live in the US, and then my sister lives in Australia still. She's still holding it down over there. My mom lives in Macedonia, and then my dad lives in Saudi Arabia. So we really are.
Dang. Yeah. All right, so I want your sister to shine in the comments. Tell us, is she still eating that Vegemite? Is when was the last time you had some Vegemite, Coach?
Listen.
Thank you.
I hate Vegemite.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad somebody came on here because that is absolute. And it looked gross, Coach. It looked gross.
It's because it is. But everyone calls me like a fake Aussie, which is fair because I'm not actually born in Australia. So they're kind of right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Coach. Well, they had me thinking it was gonna taste like Nutella, and it looked like yeah. Now, Kevin, have you ever had Vegemite before? Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't.
It's a staple in Australia, sir.
It's
a staple in Australia. All right. Well, no more hate on Vegemite today, because this is going to be all about positivity and inspiration. We about to take them on a journey. Now, sorry, you've been doing some hooping for a while, so it brings me great pleasure to take them on this road trip. But you know what you got to do before you go on a road trip? You got to take that right hand. Everybody that's watching, come on, get that right hand up, reach over your left shoulder, grab that seatbelt, and buckle up. Click, clack, let's go. All right, y'all, let's go. This is what we need. We need all of our worldwide. Kevin, this is an opportunity to go national with this show, because I know we got some folks in Australia watching this. So we need y'all help to take the game of women's basketball, but not just a part of the game, but we want to take the stories of the amazing people that's behind the game, starting with coaches like Coach S.A. We need y'all to help us to grow this show, and you can do that by doing 4 free things that won't cost you a penny. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Number 2, hit that like button. Now, Coach, man, she been in this game for 3 years coaching, but I had the opportunity to go back and look at her get a few buckets, KT. And she was, when I say she was the monster of Macedonia, she was nice on this basketball court. Matter of fact, I think she could probably still get some buckets right now. But I need y'all to harness that power and that J and that jumper, and I need y'all to hit that like button so this show bubbles all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. I need you to pass the ball. Come on. Where all my point guards out there? Share this episode with your friends, your family, your colleagues, your coworkers, your classmates. Let's run the numbers up on this joint. Last but not least, subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the SLT tribe. We've been doing this for over 900 shows. We got another 1,900 coming your way. And we promise y'all we're going to keep working hard every day to earn your trust and your view. It goes a long way to help the program. Coach FA is the Colonials. That's right. We Colonials today, baby. And they going to show us some love on this episode.
Of course.
Y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Let's go. We do it as a family on the count of 3. Everybody smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! I feel good. I feel good. I swear. This is an amazing opportunity. Hey, Kevin, I'm getting my passport. Kevin, you got a passport?
No, you know I don't have.
We getting our passports after this episode. We passport brothers. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you just smashed that subscribe button, we got something special in store for you today. We want to know who you are. That's right. And we don't do it in just any old. My name is Rebecca, and I'm from Virginia. No, we want you to throw an emoji in the chat right now and let us know who you are by throwing an emoji in the chat. Coach, what is your favorite emoji? What's the emoji of the show we're using today?
I like the face with the hard eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like classic, basic, but it kind of works for everything. So why not?
Yep. I probably used that one a little inappropriately, but we're gonna use that one for the show today.
Everyone does so.
The smiley face with the hard eyes. Y'all throw that in the chat if you're with us today. Thank y'all so much, Kevin. What we gonna tell those people who do that, man? What we got in store for them, brother?
We're gonna tell them thank you and welcome to the Sports Life Talk family.
That's right. And we don't say the word family facetiously. We mean it. We mean it right here to the core. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. Welcome to the SLT family. And now that you are family, it's time we turn this thing up even louder. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right. So before we get to Coach's initiation, I have a fan question. B. Jones.
A yeet tweet? We doing a yeet tweet this episode?
I got a fan question.
Okay.
B. Jones. I didn't say yeet tweet. So, Sarzy, is the Minnesota Lynx your favorite WNBA team right now?
Listen, I would say yes because I love the way Alana Smith plays, and she just got Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm going to have to go with them.
You know who asked that question, right?
I have no clue.
Coach Caden.
Oh my God.
I hit up yesterday. I said, hey, give me something I can ask Coach that she'll know it was you. All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into our family, you got to go through our initiation. So we have every guest that comes on, they got to give us their top 5 music artists.
Okay. Top of the top. Okay, I'm going to give you my top and then the 4 after. Those aren't going to be in order. But Frank Ocean is my favorite artist for sure. And then Justin Bieber, Trey Songz, Thames, and Morgan Wallen. So a bit of a mix.
That really was a mix. I didn't see that coming either.
But it was a mix that I have a lot of affection for. I'm a believer myself. I'm a believer. Okay.
I've been a believer since I was living in Australia and watching him on YouTube.
Well, so. I'm old enough to where I have a 20-year-old daughter, and I just rode that wave with her all the way, and Kevin will tell you, if you haven't watched this show before, I am a true diehard Morgan Wallen fan. I listen to all his music. You know what I'm saying? Coach is the problem, and and KT is the reason for this episode. But no, I like that top. Tim's, Kevin, what are you gonna give them, man?
All right, Coach, we like to rank everyone's top 5. Well, I do. And the highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to the great Kobe Bean Bryant. B. Jones, one person we haven't had on here in a while is Trey Songz. He doesn't get enough love. So, B. Jones, I'm feeling real 20. Let's go. We'll go 21. Give her 21 for a top 5.
Kevin, I don't know if people preparing for this. People are getting very competitive on your ratings, sir. I don't know if you're noticing it. They are really listening and taking those numbers to heart. So you just make sure you're doing justification, KT, because people are serious about these ratings.
B. Jones, it's a tough job, but somebody got to do it. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I feel like the natural answer has to be Superwoman. I mean, we're in women's basketball. The game's growing. Women are the best ever. So it's kind of the right answer. Like I don't have any other answer. And plus, I don't really do Marvel or any of that stuff. I'm not a big Marvel watcher. So Superwoman for sure.
Yep. All right, so we know that Superwoman has her own theme music, and we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. So what would your theme song be?
Okay, it's called Home by Philip Phillips. I picked it because I feel like I've lived in so many different places, whether it be different countries, different states, gone to different schools. I feel like anywhere I go, I meet people that make the place feel like home. And for me, because I've moved so much, home is more my people rather than a physical place. So I feel like that kind of fits perfectly for me.
You know, I think I remember that song, but I don't really remember it. So can you sing that for us?
Absolutely not.
Is that the one that go, hold on? Lord, I just embarrassed myself.
Yeah, you probably did. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, B. We're gonna bounce back for a minute. You turn the ball over. We just gonna call a timeout and we're gonna regroup. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I think for me, it's just obviously I came from a different country and I was in a completely different place, and I feel like growing up, I just got a lot of confidence from playing basketball. It's taught me to be resilient. I've gone through a lot, moving away from my family, a lot of injuries, moving to different places. So definitely resiliency. And then getting into the coaching side of the game now, it's the time management piece and the care for the athletes and all that type of stuff. So I think, honestly, basketball has taught me more than I thought it would. And it's given me so many opportunities just in life, period.
All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you, but the one thing we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Naturally, Margot Robbie. It has to be.
Oh, I had that one, and I had her or Natalie Portman for some reason. I don't know why.
Nice.
She just in my head, but yeah.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with a real Barbie, B. Jones, with Margot Robbie. So we rolling with that. So, Coach, this is the most important question that I asked during our initiation. B and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to check y'all out. What's that one food spot we're going to? And then what's your go-to meal there?
I have to ask a question first. Have you guys ever had Korean barbecue or Japanese barbecue?
Yes.
Okay. There's a new place that opened. It's 6 minutes away from my house. I know because I go too often. And it's called Shabu Shabu, and it's this Korean barbecue place. I took Coach McCabe there, actually, last week.
So
I'm still full.
So when we come there, are you going to take us there? Are we going there? That's where we're going?
Yeah, we're going.
Kevin, I've had the privilege of eating at a Shabu Shabu and pure, unadulterated deliciousness, sir. And I'm gonna tell you something. I had to meet sweats as I walked out of there, but they had to roll me out. I'm talking about, the top button popped off because it was so much eating going on in that thing, man. You are going to be in a world of hurting, a delicious hurt, though.
Yeah, but I don't want the meat sweats, B. Jones. That doesn't even sound killing.
It's meat.
I had him too.
Kevin, and they keep offering it. They just be offering it. They be like, you want some more? Yeah, go ahead and bring some more of the ribs.
I'm going to have to double up on my medication when we come out there, but I am so down. All right, so to everyone that's watching this, thank you for rocking with us. The initiation is complete, but now the real conversation begins. We want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your food spot that won't give us the meat sweats. Your answer may just show up on our next episode. And don't forget to check out our website, sltugoutnext.com, to so you can see more of our amazing You Got Next family members like Coach McCabe. Now I'm going to pass the ball back to B as he officially reintroduces our newest play cousin, Coach A, to the show. So go ahead and take it away, B. Jones.
No, sir. No, sir. I had to hit him with it, Coach. Come on, KT. You got to try it one more time. You can't leave us all hanging like that. We want to hear you butcher it, and you might win. You might come up successful. Come on, bro. Try it one time.
Or we can all just move on and tell our story. So come on, B. Jones. Coach A is in the house. Let's go.
Oh, all right, y'all. For the sake of moving along, I want all y'all that's watching this to remember this, because he asked everybody to sing on here, but yet he won't even try the last name. Coach Anastasieska. There it is. I hope that is. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being a part of this program. And you got a dope journey. Now, I can't remember where we were when somebody introduced us to you, and it was like, was it Coach McCabe? Somebody told us.
It was Coach McCabe.
Yeah, they told us we had to get you on the show, and from that point, we were absolutely utterly hooked. And I'm just glad that it's all coming to fruition, and we finally getting you on here to tell your story. And at the time, though, you was just cutting your teeth in the game, and now you came. I guess you could say you kind of doubled up on that growth, right? Another year, another day, another dollar, more money, more problems. You know how I go. So you've been in this thing like swim well, but let's take it back to the beginning. Let's take it back to Australia when you became known for busting heads and cashing checks and snapping necks. Coach, tell us your story. Tell us, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I mean, moving from Macedonia to Australia, I was super young. I got to Australia when I was 4. I knew no English. We had no idea where we were going. We just moved, and it kind of took us from there. It's me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. We all moved together. It was I think it was year 6. The boys team at my primary school. So everyone knows primary school is K through 6 in Australia. So I was in year 6, and the primary school needed someone to join a basketball team, and it was a boys team. So my parents were like, go ahead. Like, they would sign me up for all this random stuff. Like, I played the saxophone, I played the trombone, like just crazy stuff that I've never been musically inclined, but they just do it because they're like, oh, learn something. I'm like, all right. So I started playing basketball then. I remember the first thing I did. I remember the first play I've ever done in a basketball game, and it was a local comp game. I got the ball, and I just started flat out running. No dribbles were involved, none of that. I ran, and I shot it, and it clanked off the backboard, and the ref was like, blows his whistle, and he's like, that's a travel. I'm like, what's that? I had no idea.
What are you doing, ref?
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? I know the purpose is to get it in the basket, but this is fun. And then after a while, I think it was 2 or 3 games, I kind of got the hang of it a little bit. And there was someone watching one of the games. I was super tall. I think I was maybe 5'9" in the 6th grade. So there was someone who noticed me, and he actually used to play for the Boomers, so the Australian men's national team. And he went up to my dad, kind of chatted with him. He was like, we think she could be really good. And I'm like, are you watching? My parents were like, are you watching the right person? Can't be her. There's no way. But it did end up being me. And then I kind of started getting more serious about it. But it wasn't until really year 11 for me where I knew I wanted to go to college. Not many Aussies were going to college back then. A lot more now, which is really good because of the opportunities that are presented. But I started talking to a couple schools, and I went to college maybe a year after I started my recruitment. And I think someone noticing me having that opportunity, I think that's where I started to grow my love for the game, and then still love it to this day.
Well, I can't let you off the hook that easily, Coach, because you was dope with this thing. You make it seem like I was just a humble and I got lucky, and you know what I'm talking. No, you was a monster with this thing. For a kid to come from Australia and get the opportunity to come over to the States to play, you was on some people's radar. You have made some noise, Coach.
Let me tell you something. From when I started in the 6th grade to the 9th grade. Terrible.
Yeah.
And then everything clicked like in the 10th grade. And I was like, I'm actually pretty dope at this. Went from there.
Hey, well, you went from there. Is there a challenge that Sara Anastasieska is unwilling to tackle? I just feel like part of your DNA is to be fearless and to go in the opposite direction that everybody else is headed. Now, am I perceiving this correctly, Coach S.A.?
Definitely. Like nothing really scares me, to be completely honest. Like I moved away when I was 18.
Yeah.
I didn't see my parents for like 2-3 years. I've lived in like 6 different states in the US.
Yes.
So nothing scares me. I'll do it.
I mean, you don't follow the conventional wisdom, and I love that about you, Coach, because I think that chip, that moxie, that fearlessness, it allows you to tap into some stuff, and it's what makes this story so unique, Coach. It's what makes the story so unique. But before we get into some of these transitions, you were at the age of 17 and you represented Australia. Now there's a couple of countries out there that, as an American women's basketball fan, I know for a fact there are some countries that I get nervous when our women got to play. And don't get me wrong, I know all this stuff. We ain't lost a game, and so. But when we play France, when we play Australia, I'd be like, anything can happen. They could get hot because the game has grown a ton in Australia. You got the opportunity to represent your country. How cool is it to do that and then watch the impact of women's basketball in the country grow as your career was progressing?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I'd say it was one of, if not my biggest accomplishment in the basketball world. I really didn't dream of it because I didn't even think it would be possible, to be honest. And then we have this thing called nationals, where all the states will go and play against each other. And I think in the middle of that tournament, I was like, I'm really hooping right now. And now this is my goal. So I didn't even think it would be possible. And then after a while, I was like, hey, I kind of got this, I think. And then after that tournament, I actually got invited to a camp, and then I did the camp, and then I made the team. So it was all really surreal, and I still think about it today. I represent Australia wherever I go. I don't care if I'm in the middle of nowhere. I still try and keep my accent. Obviously, it's been nearly 11 years, so I'm kind of struggling here. But wherever I am, Australia definitely is at the back of my mind with all my friends and family over there. But at the same time, home's always going to be there. So that's what I tell all the kids. Even when we're doing recruiting right now with kids that are from Texas, like you guys, and they're like, I want to stay close to home. I'm like, trust me.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, though, Coach, because you decided to go to UTSA. And when you made that step, how did it all come about? What was going through your mind, Coach?
Honestly, I'd watched so many movies. Like when I watch movies at home, they were all these American movies. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be like this. There's going to be all this food and the accents, and like there's going to be all these fraternities and sororities. Like I just fully thought it was going to be, I was just placing myself into a movie. And that was pretty much what it was like. There's this thing in Australia called the Institute of Sport, and like people go there and live there and end up going to high school over there. And it's like dorms. And I stayed there for the Australian camp with a bunch of friends. And I was like, I can do this dorm thing, like with all my friends around, my parents out there, I can do whatever I want. Like this is fun. So for me, I was just excited. I don't think I ever was homesick. Obviously, I miss my parents all the time still to this day, and my sister, but I don't think I was ever homesick, and I haven't been, because it's an opportunity and that I'm going to take, and I'm never going to take it for granted. So like I said, home's always going to be there. So I take every single day as it comes, and I'm where my feet are. And just from the day I accepted that offer to now, it's still the same. It hasn't changed, even though obviously I've moved to 100 different places, and obviously I'm a working individual now. So just being where my feet are, I think, is the most important thing.
But Coach, if somebody told you that this is the way to do it, it was like, you was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going this direction. I don't know if you really thought you was like, hey, I want to see what this part of the country is about. You go from UTSA, you end up playing at Cal. Now you in California. So you go from Texas to California. Now you at Duke. I mean, I'm talking about that's a serious basketball. So I want to let y'all know she can get buckets. And I want to press upon people that you can get buckets. You scored 25 in the game against UConn. So we know that you can go out there and get it. And it's like you don't mind taking that step back, just take a step forward, and then you finally finish your career in 7 years, even though Kevin didn't do his research and know that. 7 years and graduated Illinois. So you saw like a lot of this country. Was the plan like to experience America in its fullest, knowing that, hey, I don't want to go to the WNBA, or I plan on going to the coach? Like, how did these moves come about? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I got injured at Cal pretty badly. I had 2 spinal surgeries at the age of 21. I had a surgery in May, and then I had a surgery in August, so they were pretty close together. I was actually out 3 years in a row, which was tough. And I had great people around me at Cal to help me through that. Coach Sharman Smith, I'm going to shout her out right now.
Love Coach Sharman.
To this day. So I had a lot of people around me to help me with that. Then I graduated from Berkeley, transferred, and then transferred again. I mean, for me, it was all worth it. There's always a silver lining to all of it. The injury, the transferring, all that stuff, I wouldn't be where I am today.
So I gotta, before I move on to the coaching journey, because I clearly hear that you knew, because your body was deteriorating, you knew you wanted to go into coaching, but you had a moment. Me and Kevin call those Mamba moments. When number 5 UConn is on your schedule and you go out there and you drop 25, did it all just come together? Did it click that game? Because if that's a shining moment, coach, you're going to look back and be like, hey, say what you want to say. But I went out there against one of the nation's best programs, and I gave him that work.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely my mom moment. Like, that was my second game after being out for 3 years. I kind of just had no fear. I was like, I'm going to go out there, give it everything I have, and it is what it is. And I feel like that's when I played the best. When I wasn't overthinking, when I wasn't, oh, I messed this up, now I'm not going to get back on defense because I'm open around. Like, it was, I just had no fear, and I just went out there and hooped, and we didn't get the win, which sucked, and obviously you want that all the time, but I was just proud of myself for it because I hadn't played in so long, and I needed that for myself just to be like, okay, you still got this, you're good.
Now let's turn the page, because you knew you were going to be a coach. And I tell this story all the time on this show, and I get a kick out of it. I remember when Kevin and I first started doing the show, and I think it was at Texas Tech. I can't remember what school it was, but we got a Dobo on the show. And I was preparing to do the show, and I was like, man, this is the director of basketball operations at Texas Tech. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, we're starting this thing off. We're getting big names. And little unbeknownst to us, that adobo is the dirty work. Like, that is the, like, you trying to handle it all, coach. And a young lady who's from a whole nother country, you acclimated into our country now, but you pretty much kinfolk, but now you have to go back and start all over again. You got to find new friends, new relationships, learn a new role. How was that jumping into that Dobo role been for you, coach? And is it as was your experience as painstaking as how I just described it?
I don't even think it was like that. I've always been pretty organized, and like if I'm going on a trip somewhere, I have an itinerary. Or my sister is like an even bigger world traveler than I am, so she has itineraries for everything. I'm like, I look up to you. I want to be like that. So when I started, it was obviously a lot like trying to figure out like, oh, what's the right thing to do, or when should I do it? And then you're not only taking care of yourself, but then you have like 25 to 30 other people that you have to make sure they're in the right spot at the right time. And at that time, I was 26, and there was a kid on the team that was like 23. I'm like, we're not much different. And I'm like telling you what to wear on a road trip. So it was just new. It wasn't hard. I don't think the Dobo work is hard. It's time consuming, but I think the attention to detail is super important. I think I've been like that always in my life. So it kind of, I don't want to use the word seamless, but it was easier than I thought.
There's a lot of 22, 23-year-olds that's watching this right now. They may be in their senior year of college, and they're going to use your story as a point of inspiration. What advice would you give them about a new coach trying to get into this industry, trying to build those relationships, joining the WBCA, going to the Final Four, all of that stuff that Kevin and I have learned through the years that's a part of the journey? What would your advice be to the senior over there right now that's like, you know what, I don't want to go play, I want to go coach?
Yeah, I think the most important thing, and I think you probably heard this a lot of the time, is just being one where your feet are, and then just building relationships with everyone. It doesn't matter who it is. Attending things where coaches are at, or seminars that you can watch. I actually went to the Final Four when I was looking for my first job, but I actually got my first job by working at UP basketball, how you guys mentioned, and my boss there knew the head coach at UC Santa Barbara. So it's kind of about who you know, and if you put your best foot out there and meet people and do the hard work that it takes, people are going to suggest you for roles that they think you're really good at. And I'm going to shout out Packy Turner on this, because he's the one that got me there to UC Santa Barbara, and from there it kind of just took off.
I can only imagine, and I can't wait, because we're going to be doing this show in about 5 or 6 years from now, and I know we're going to get a different version of Coach S.A. that's going to come on this show. But you mentioned something very unique, because now you got that promotion from the Dobo to now you might still be doing a few of the Dobo duties, but you actually you got a game plan. You watching film. You are coaching. You are an official sideline coach, one of those 4 or 5 that the NCAA allows. So I got to ask you, what kind of coach do you want to be, and how do you bridge that relationship, knowing that, say something else, I'll put these sneakers on and bust your head. I ain't too far removed from putting 25 on UConn, sister. So how do you have those conversations and be taken seriously as such a young and vivacious and inspirational coach?
Well, what I will say is I do put them hoop shoes on, and I do still practice with them.
Yeah.
So they know I know ball. That's beside the point. But I think when you put everything that you have into these players and you gain that relationship, one of the really cool things we do at RMU is we have weekly meetings with our players, and we don't talk about basketball at all. And I think that's the point, where you kind of gain that trust. We have kids that are international as well. We have kids that are away from home. We have 5 freshmen. So they're all struggling some type of way, and that could maybe affect basketball. So it's all about how's your family, what do you need from us in terms of not just your physical health, but your mental health as well. And I think that kind of bridges that gap. They trust us off the court. So then when we're yelling a little bit on the court, they know it's because we want them to succeed.
Well, I'm gonna give you 60 seconds here, Coach, because I'm way over time. But we don't get these kind of stories on here often. But I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to tell us a little bit about the RMU basketball program. We ain't talked about what's gonna happen when them Colonials lace up this fall, and y'all get to actually put it all out there on 94 feet, Coach. We're gonna expect some fast pace, and I don't want you to give us the blueprint, but give us a little sneak peek in behind on this Colonial version.
Hey, what I will say is we're going to play fast. You are right. But we have a lot of options, and we're really deep. So I'm not going to say too much. You guys are just going to have to watch.
Ooh, I'm going to watch, and then I'm a burp, because I'm going to be having all that Shabu Shabu on my belly. And I'm going to enjoy watching me some RMU basketball. Kevin, we got time for, I know I'm over, KT. I know I'm over. I don't need the production team in my ear the whole time. KT, we got time for one round? What are we gonna do? It one sneak around?
Yeah, you should ask Coach though.
Coach, we still got time. We good on your time? We not infringing. All right, let's go. Welcome to the championship round. Here we go, Coach. For all of the marbles, we go one round in the game it's our version of Would You Rather, okay? It is all about sneakers. Kevin and I are both sneakerheads. We know that if you look good, you feel good, you play good. So before this show, without you knowing it, we have selected a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we think you would like, Coach. Something that we feel like would represent you in your journey. So on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. And whichever sneaker you like the best, that host will win this episode's game. You got it, Coach?
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. I'm gonna have to go with KT.
Yeah, you got to go with KT.
Oh! Now, Coach, I'm okay with you going with KT, but I want you to look at these shoes, and I want you to tell everybody why I chose these shoes, Coach.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. A whole nation was just let down.
Oh, hey.
Hold up. I'm not that big of a sneakerhead, so I didn't even put the.
She didn't even think that deep. But put your shoe away, Beatles. You already lost. We don't even care.
I appreciate it, for real, I do.
Yeah, and I appreciate
These
you for
are
having
the
the shoe.
official-
Because nobody cares. Stop talking. It's my time to
The
talk.
official shoes.
I won. Why are you talking? Coach, I don't care if you're not a sneakerhead. You have great taste in my eyes, okay? So when we do come down there and we start having the meat sweats, we're going to take pictures with this belt, okay?
Done.
Coach, what's the colors of Macedonia? Because I know you clearly don't respect the colors of Australia. What's the colors of Macedonia? So next episode in 5 years, when we get you back, I can bring something on here that's going to get your attention, Coach.
Yellow and red.
Oh, dang. I should have looked that up. I should have looked up the Macedonian
That's
flag.
right.
All right, Coach. I forgive you. I love you anyway. All right. The title of the show is You Got Next. As much as we love to talk about the past, which your story is fun, but this is all about the future because you just getting started. 3 years in this game, and I'm talking about you just now sucking your teeth. You're doing some major things already, Coach. The future super bright for you. We all following you at _Anastasieska. And Coach, I'm going to let you tell the world what's up next for you. This is your moment of manifestation. What do you have to look forward to in your career?
Well, first of all, short term, winning this championship this season. I'll say that. And then long term for me, just continuing to grow as a coach and learning from the people around me. Sticking with my staff, sticking with Coach McCabe, and just filling my cup with those around me and getting better every single day.
All right, Coach. So do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
I do. Obviously, I'm going to shout out RMU Women's Basketball. You guys know who you are. My family, my parents, my sister, all my friends. You guys know who you are. Thank you for everything, and I love you all.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out Coach Lauren Edwards. She's an assistant at RMU. She's really fun, and you guys are going to love having her.
Hey, I ain't mad about going back to RMU. Coach Edwards, let them know that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched, and we are super excited about having you on the show. Can't wait to learn more about you and to continue this path. And now, where's Robert Morris located? What city are you guys in?
It's in Pittsburgh. It's about 20 minutes out of Pittsburgh. It's called Moon Township.
Kevin, I can't wait to get up there to Pittsburgh. Let's go, Steel Nation. We coming to Pittsburgh to kick it with y'all. Coach Edwards, get your top 5 ready. Find us somewhere good to eat because we're going to have to eat Shabu Shabu on the day after the game. We ain't going to make the game. So we'll pick the other spot on game day, Coach. We going to make it happen. Coach Sara Anastasieska, you got next. Coach, you the truth. We appreciate you sharing your story. You are super dope. You are a trailblazer. You are an icon. You are fearless. You are creative. You're super intelligent, super smart, and your passion is oozing from your pores. You are just going to accomplish so many amazing things. I'm privileged to even say I was a part of this journey. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. I can't wait. I'm hyped, KT. I'm hyped. I ain't gonna lie though. I hope Coach Edwards know her sneakers. Please, Coach Edwards, do
He does.
Thank you. All right, so we won't have this debacle on the next RMU episode. Coach McCabe, what's good, man? You know Coach McCabe is an OG with us, right? I don't know. People need to understand that. Like on our web, I don't know if it's on the new. It should be on the new website. We got quotes from Coach McCabe on the website. That's how much we love Coach McCabe. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the show today. Thank y'all for watching and being a part of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to throw the smiley face with the hard eyes and emoji if you was with us today. If you show some love, Kevin, I promise you, he reaches out to every single person. And we need y'all. We counting on y'all. It goes a long way to help the channel. Make sure you subscribe, share, do all those social media stuff. I'm not gonna bore you with that, but even more, tell somebody that they got next and they want to be on this episode. Y'all go check out our website, SLTUGotNext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about who you are, why you feel like you got next, or if you nominate somebody, send them our way. We're going to reach out to them and give them an audition to be on the show. The women's game has so many more stories to share. We are here for it. We ain't afraid. We ain't scared. You heard me? We ain't scared. We ready to talk about it. And then for all my podcast junkies, download this show in the audio format. Take it on the road. Keep all the laughs, the inspiration, all the positive energy and vibrations going forward on your daily commute. Or wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, keep all the fun going forward. Coach, SA, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate you so much. Thank y'all, RMU. Thank y'all for watching. Kevin, take us home, man.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm excited to get Coach Edwards on here too.
I like how she said it, Kevin. She's doubled down on it. She doubled down on it. I'm going to give you one more, Coach, because 21 was egregious. There we go. All right, 22 in the house. Sports Life Talk Nation. Thank y'all so much. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better. Remember, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next.
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. In the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.